on Todd and Ryan. What a crazy adventure it's been so far. It started with not knowing where we're traveling to until I got to the airport. Once I learned that we're going to London, I was so excited. This is a city I've always wanted to go to. When we were in London, we took in the sights of Trafalgar Square. We took a ride on the London Eye and enjoyed visiting the M&M store. The next day, we toured the world-famous Tower of London. Afterwards, we went to the Tower Bridge, followed by taking the Eurostar under the English Channel to Paris. While in Paris, we saw the Palace of Versailles, including the Hall of Mirrors and the famous gardens. Later that night, we went to the Arc de Triomphe and finished off a busy day with a tour and a ride up to the top of the Eiffel Tower, all the glistening lights above. The next morning, we were running late to get to the train to catch the Eurostar back to London. And this is where the vlog episode begins. We didn't have premium dining like we did on our train ride to Paris on the Eurostar. So instead, we went on the train to Café Métropole to grab a quick snack on our train ride back to London.
We are currently in the Eurotunnel. We entered it at approximately 11:52 local time from Paris on our way to London, and it's just a little over 50 kilometers, I believe, underneath the English Channel. Maybe I'll get it on video as we're coming out. If not, we'll see you on the other side of the Eurotunnel. And roughly 20 minutes after we entered the English Tunnel, we are on the London side of it, or Great Britain side, whichever one you want to go with. 20 minutes is all it took to go through the tunnel. There we go. Oh, I think we... Here. We're good? It says to use the lifts. Unless you don't want to. We don't have to. Oh no, there's a whole block of them. Maybe not.
made it, huh?
We made it back to London Heathrow. We're in Terminal 5, getting ready to board our plane. Still have about an hour before our scheduled departure. And now we're in the lounge taking showers before we go back upstairs, and shortly thereafter make our way to the gate.
I'm all refreshed.
How does it feel?
Nice to take a shower.
Check out this model of the A380. This is what we flew on coming here to London, and this is what we fly going back to Chicago. It's an awesome plane. Welcome aboard our flight back to Chicago. We just woke up, we took a short nap, and we were just served our lunch. I've got a beef dish and Ryan got a chicken dish. We'll be back in a little bit and tell you how it was. This is a menu that you receive, and on the back side is the actual menu. This is a review of the World Traveler Plus seats. Here you have your side storage bin. It has a pretty good amount of space. It's limited to only 22 pounds though. As you can see, we've already got one bag in here of some of our stuff. And you have one or two windows depending on how you're seated. Your typical shade. Then you have two USB ports. Your in-flight entertainment. Then you have your controller for your entertainment center or in-flight entertainment system.
Gentlemen, it's Captain. Hope you're enjoying the flight. We are making reasonable progress, considering our slight slow departure. Somewhat protracted taxi. We're about 240 miles to the east of Chicago, just starting the initial part of our descent, landing in about 40 minutes from now. Showery conditions are still forecast, although at the moment it seems to be remaining dry. Once we land, it should be a relatively short taxi.
Time has just gone 7:05 in the evening. Please remain seated with your seatbelts fastened until the fasten seatbelt signs have been switched off. You may now make and receive calls as well as use all data services on your handheld electronic devices. When it is safe to leave your seats, do take care when opening the overhead lockers, as items may have moved during the flight that could fall out and cause injury.
Bye, thank
It certainly has been our pleasure to
you.
serve you today, and we look forward to welcoming you back again very soon. Once again, thank you and a very good evening.
this lounge, voila, a pool you can actually swim in before you board your plane. Crazy. This is just awesome.